Hello students, I am Sambasivaravu Vankailapati, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, SR and BGNR Arts and Science College, Khammam, Telangana. So today our topic is tangent plane to a sphere. Actually this is my 11th video. In my previous video also I have discussed what is tangent plane, what is tangent line and what is tangent plane. So what is the relation between tangent line and tangent plane to a sphere? And also I have derived a principle how to find a tangent plane to a sphere. So in this video also I discuss how to find tangent plane to a sphere at the given point once again, and I also focus on solving some more important problems in this video. So first of all, what is the tangent line? For example, before going to that, see these three cases. If you take a line and a sphere, three cases may arise. Out of these three, one case is Hello students, I am Sambasivaravu Vankailapati, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, SR and BGNR Arts and Science College, Khammam, Telangana. So today our topic is tangent plane to a sphere. Actually this is my 11th video. In my previous video also I have discussed what is tangent plane, what is tangent line and what is tangent plane. So what is the relation between tangent line and tangent plane to a sphere? And also I have derived a principle how to find a tangent plane to a sphere. So in this video also I discuss how to find tangent plane to a sphere at the given point once again, and I also focus on solving some more important problems in this video. So first of all, what is the see this intersection of a sphere and a line? Let us see this diagram. If you take a sphere and a line, three cases may arise. In one case, the line intersects the sphere in two distinct points. In another case, the line touches the sphere at a single point. In this case, we say that the line is tangent line. If the common point of a sphere and a straight line is a single point, then the straight line is said to be tangent line to the sphere. If a line intersects the sphere in 2 points, then the line is said to be secant line. This is third case. The line neither intersect nor touch the sphere. So what are the conditions for all these lines, all these three cases? See this. This is the equation of given sphere, and x minus alpha by L is equal to y minus beta by m is equal to z minus alpha by z minus gamma by n is a straight line. So by the equation of the straight line we can say that any point on the straight line may be written in the form alpha plus LR, beta plus MR, gamma plus NR, since by taking this as equal to R. So by substituting this point in the equation we will get like this. On simplification we will get like this. So this is a quadratic equation in R. This is a quadratic equation in R. So every quadratic equation consists two roots. Therefore, this equation also consists two roots. Suppose that the roots are R1 and R2. If R1 R2 are distinct and real, then what happens? If R1 R2 are distinct, then from this you will get two different points. From this you will get two different points. Therefore, in this case, the straight line intersects the sphere in 2 points. If R1 is equal to R2, then the common point is a single point. In this case, the straight line touch the sphere. If R1 R2 are imaginary, then there is no point, no common point to the sphere and the line, and in this case the line neither touch nor intersect the sphere as shown in the diagram. These are the three cases. So now, equation of a tangent plane. How to find the equation of a tangent plane? Before going to that, see this diagram. Suppose this is a sphere and take a point on the sphere like this. At this point we can draw many tangent lines to the sphere like this. Infinitely many tangent lines are there. But we can observe that all tangent lines form a plane, lie on a plane which is a tangent plane to the sphere. So actually from this diagram we can easily understand that to the sphere at a particular point we can draw infinitely many tangent lines. All the tangent lines lie on a plane. All the tangent lines lie on a plane. This plane is nothing but the tangent plane to the sphere at particular point. So that we can easily see that tangent plane at a point is nothing but the locus of tangent lines. So how can we derive the equation of tangent plane at a point? See this. Let alpha beta gamma be a point, and therefore on the sphere, then obviously since alpha beta gamma is a point on the sphere, alpha beta gamma satisfies the equation of the sphere. We can write like this. Suppose this is a tangent line at alpha beta gamma, and any point on this tangent line can be written like this. If this point is common point to the sphere, then we can substitute it in the equation of the sphere. On simplifying and taking this value as 0 and taking L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1 as by in the line equation the directional ratios or directional cosines may be taken. Suppose that LMN are direction cosines. Without loss of generality, we can assume that LMN are direction cosines, so that we can get L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. Using this value and using this as 0, we will get this equation. So finally we will get this equation. Since that line is tangent line, the only common point is alpha, beta, gamma. So this should be alpha, beta, gamma. It is possible only when r is equal to 0. Therefore, here two roots of this equation must be r1 is equal to r2 is equal to r. This must be 0. This is possible only when this part is 0. From this we can write like this: L into alpha plus u plus m into beta plus v plus n into gamma plus w is equal to 0. So the locus of this tangent line may be obtained by eliminating the parameters Lmn from equation 4 and equation of the tangent line. So from this we can write like this, by taking this is equal to r, L is equal to x minus alpha by r. Similarly, m is equal to y minus beta by r, n is equal to z minus gamma by r. Using all these, by taking L is equal to x minus alpha by r, m is equal to y minus beta by r, n is equal to z minus gamma by r in this equation, and by simplifying we will get like this, and on simplification we will get like this. So adding alpha u plus beta v plus gamma w plus d on both sides, we will get like this. So this is nothing but equal to 0, and therefore finally this equation is obtained. This is nothing but locus of the tangent lines at a particular point. Therefore this equation gives us the equation of tangent plane at alpha, beta, gamma to the sphere. So this is the principle to obtain the equation of tangent plane at particular point. So now let us solve some problems. First problem, see this problem. Show that the plane 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0 touch the sphere and find the point of contact. So here the given sphere is, equation of the given sphere is like this. From this we can find center of the sphere 1, 2, minus 1, and radius of the sphere. By applying the principle, finally we will get the radius of the sphere is 3. So this is the given sphere, and center of the sphere is this 1, 2, minus 1, and radius of the sphere is 3. So what we have to find here, what we have to prove here? We have to prove that this plane is tangent plane to this sphere. So how will you do? We will do by applying the concept that whenever a plane is tangent plane to the sphere, then what happens? D is equal to R. What is D here and what is R here? R is the radius of the sphere, and D is nothing but perpendicular distance from the center onto the plane. So whenever D is equal to R, perpendicular distance from C, center C, to the plane is equal to the radius, and in this case we can easily see that the plane is tangent plane. Therefore we will find D here. So D is equal to nothing but perpendicular distance from the center C 1, 2, minus 1 to the plane, to the given plane. This is obtained by the principle. What is the principle to find perpendicular distance? Suppose x1, y1, z1 is a point and this is a plane. Equation of the plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Then the principle to obtain perpendicular distance is modulus ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So see this, c1 minus 1. Therefore by applying the principle to find perpendicular distance, we will get like this: 2 into 1 minus 2 into 2 plus minus 1 plus 12 modulus. root of 2 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. So this is, on simplification we will get 3. So d is equal to 3. Therefore what is r and what is d? R is equal to 3 and d is equal to 3. Therefore we can easily see that d is equal to r. Since d is equal to r, the given plane touch the given sphere. And also what we have to do here, we have to find the point of contact. See this, it is given that in the sum itself, find the point of contact. What is point of contact here? Here M is the point of contact. How can we find the point of contact? So this is the procedure. There are two procedures to find the point of contact in this case. So first procedure is, we have to find the equation of the straight line CM. So to find the equation of the straight line CM, what we need? We have a point C. This is 1, 2, minus 1, and also we need directional ratios of the straight line CM. So how can you find the directional ratios of the straight line CM? Since it is clear that this plane equation is 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the plane. And also we can easily see that CM is normal line to this plane. So since CM is normal line to this plane, so the coefficients of x, y, z in the equation of the plane gives the directional ratios of the normal line, that are 2, minus 2, 1. So just keep in mind that whenever whenever ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 is equation of a plane, and what are ABC? ABC are nothing but the directional ratios of the normal line to the plane. Therefore since here you can see that CM is the normal line to the plane, therefore directional ratios of the CM are nothing but the coefficients of x, y, z in the equation of the plane. Therefore from this we can say that the directional ratios of the CM are 2 to 2 minus 2, 1. 2 minus 2, 1. So this is the equation of the straight line. This is the principle to find the equation of the straight line. X minus x1 by L, y minus y1 by M, z minus z1 by N. Here LMN are directional ratios, x1 y1 is the point. By applying this principle, since using the point C and using the directional ratios 2 minus 2, 1, the equation of the straight line CM is nothing but x minus 1 by 2 is equal to y minus 2 by minus 2 z plus 1 by 1. Say this is equal to R. So then every point on CM can be written in this form, because from x minus 1 by 2 is equal to R, we will get x minus 1 is equal to 2R, and hence x is equal to 1 plus 2R. Similarly, y is equal to minus 2, 2 minus 2R, y is equal to 2 minus 2R, z is equal to minus 1 plus R. This represents any point on the straight line CM for different values of R. So also it is clear that M is a point on straight line, M is also a point on straight line CM. Therefore M is also in the form 1 plus 2R, 2 minus 2R, minus 1 plus R. Since M lies on the plane 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0, we can write like this: 2 into 1 plus 2R minus 2 into 2 minus 2R plus minus 1 plus R plus 12 is equal to 0. This is equal to 2 plus 4R plus 4 plus 4R. On simplification we will get like this. Finally we will get R is equal to minus 1 on simplification. So therefore by substituting the R value of R minus 1 in common point on the straight line CM, we will get like this. 1 plus 2r means 1 plus 2 into minus 1. 2 minus 2r gives this. Minus 1 plus r gives this. On simplification, we will get minus 1 comma 4 comma minus 2. So this is the point of contact. There is another procedure to find point of contact. See this. This is another procedure to find point of contact in this case. Suppose this is the center of the sphere and M is the point of contact and this is the equation of the plane. So it is clear that you can complete the diagram using this. This is the sphere actually. This is the diagram of sphere actually. So whenever if alpha, beta, gamma is actually here you can see that M is the foot of perpendicular of the center C onto the plane. Therefore, there is a principle to find the foot of perpendicular. It is the shortest method to find the foot of perpendicular. So what is the principle? If alpha, beta, gamma is the foot of perpendicular of the point x1, y1, z1, if alpha, beta, gamma is the foot of perpendicular of the point x1, y1, z1, and ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 is the plane, then this is the relation we obtained. So what is the relation? Alpha minus x1 by a is equal to beta minus y1 by b is equal to gamma minus z1 by c is equal to minus ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d by a square plus b square plus c square. This is the relation between the point and the foot of perpendicular. So here what is alpha, beta, gamma? Alpha, beta, gamma is M, which is the point of contact what we have to find here, and C is equal to 1, 2, minus 1. This is x1, y1, z1. So by substituting C value in this relation and taking this plane as 2x minus 2y plus z plus 12 is equal to 0. Obviously, on comparing with standard equation of a plane, here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to 1, d is equal to 12. Therefore, by using all these things, we will get like this. Because x1 is 1, y1 is 2, z1 is equal to minus 1, and a is equal to, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to 1, and d is equal to 12. So applying all these values in this relation, we will get like this. On simplification, we will get here we will get minus 1. So from this we can easily write alpha minus 1 is equal to 2 into minus 1 minus 2. So therefore alpha is equal to minus 1. Beta minus 2 is equal to minus 2 into minus 1 2. Beta is equal to 4. Gamma plus 1 is equal to 1 into minus 1 minus 1. Gamma is equal to minus 2. Therefore, the point of contact alpha, beta, gamma is nothing but minus 1, 4, minus 2. This is another method to obtain the point of contact of the sphere with a plane. So this is the solution of the given problem. So let us see another problem. See this. What is the statement of the problem? Obtain the equation of the sphere passing through the circle. This is the equation of circle and touches the plane, this plane. So here what we have to find? We have to find the equation of the sphere passing through the circle, and also that sphere should touch this plane. So this is the equation of given circle. Equation of a circle can be given in terms of two equations, S is equal to 0, U is equal to 0. So equation of any sphere passing through the circle is S plus lambda U is equal to 0. By applying this, we can write like this. This is S plus lambda into this is U is equal to 0. This is the equation of any sphere passing through the given circle. So on simplification, you will get like this. By comparing with the standard equation of the sphere, we can write 2u is equal to minus 2 plus 2 lambda, and hence u is equal to minus 1 plus lambda. Similarly, v is equal to like this, w is equal to this, and d is equal to this. So by the value of UVW, we can easily find the center of the sphere like this, minus u minus v minus w, and hence this is the center of the sphere. And to obtain the radius of the sphere, this is the principle. By keeping the values of UVW and d in this principle, on simplification, we will get finally, this is completely simplification part, and finally you will get this is the radius of the sphere. So you can see in the picture what we have to find here. This is the equation of the circle given. This is the circle given in the problem. Actually, this circle is the intersection of this sphere with this plane. Intersection of this sphere with this plane, and hence the equation of the circle is given by two equations. One equation is the equation of this sphere, and another is the equation of this plane. So this is the circle in the problem, and also this is a plane given in the problem. 3x plus 4y is equal to 14. So what we have to find? We have to find the equation of the sphere passing through the circle. The equation of the sphere passing through the circle like this, passing through the circle and touching the given plane. So actually you can see that there are two such spheres on either side of the circle. So from in this side also we can draw another sphere passing through the circle and also touching the plane. 3x plus 4y is equal to 14. So we can understand that what we have to, once again I am repeating, what we have to find? We have to find the equation of the sphere passing through the circle and touching the given plane. So there are such type of spheres. Actually, one sphere can be drawn like this. This is the sphere passing through the circle and touching this plane, and another sphere can be drawn like this. So in this problem we will get two equations finally. So there are two spheres satisfying the condition in the. So actually what is D here? For example, what do we have to prove? That this sphere touch the plane. This is proved by taking R is, by proving that R is equal to D, or by taking R is equal to D. So what is D here? D is equal to perpendicular distance from the center of the sphere onto the plane. 3x plus 4y is equal to 14. By applying the principle to find the perpendicular distance, we can write like this: 3x plus 4y minus 14. 3x plus 4y minus 14. By taking x is equal to 1 minus lambda, y is equal to minus of 2 plus lambda by 2. You can write like this: by root of a square plus b square plus c square is nothing but 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16. So taking all these in this, you will get finally, on simplification, you will get lambda plus 3 is the value of D. So what is given in the problem? It is given in the problem that sphere 2 means a arbitrary sphere, equation of any sphere passing through the given circle, that is sphere 2. This passes, sphere 2 is the, sphere 1, this is sphere 1, this is appended by equation 1. Touch the plane. 3x plus 4y minus 14 is equal to 0. Therefore we must have D is equal to R. So this is the value of D. You can see what is D? This is the value of D. And what is R? This is R. Therefore since D is equal to R, we can write this step. On squaring both sides, we can write like this: lambda plus 3 whole square is equal to lambda square plus 6 lambda plus 9. Here root is cancelled on the left side. Therefore on simplification of this, finally we will get lambda is equal to 0 and lambda is equal to 2. By taking lambda is equal to 0, we get equation of one sphere, and by taking lambda is equal to 2, we will get equation of second sphere. Therefore, equation of one sphere is, by taking lambda is equal to 0, you will get like this. And another equation of another sphere, by taking lambda is equal to, you will get like this. These two spheres are the spheres satisfying the given condition in the sum. That is, these are the two spheres which are passing through the given circle and touching the given plane. See this problem. Another problem. See this another problem. Find the coordinates of the points on the sphere x square plus y square plus z square minus 4x plus 2y is equal to 4. The tangent planes at which are parallel to the plane 2x minus y plus 2z is equal to 1. So once again I will repeat the problem. Here you are given the equation of a sphere. What we have to do? We have to find some point on the sphere so that the tangent plane at that point touch this. The tangent plane at that point is parallel to this plane. So once again I repeat this. Here we are given a sphere. So what we have to find in this problem? In this problem, we have to find a point on this sphere so that the tangent plane at this point is parallel to this plane. So, picture. Okay. See this. Suppose see this. This is the given sphere. And suppose that there is a plane. So what we have to do in this problem? We have to find a point at which the tangent plane is parallel to the given plane. So once again I repeat this. Suppose that this is a sphere and this is a tangent plane given in the problem. What we have to find? We have to find a point so that tangent plane at this point is parallel to the given plane. So here we can observe that tangent plane at this point also is parallel to this plane. Therefore, it can easily seen that there are two tangent planes satisfying the given condition in the problem. But we need not find the tangent planes. We have to find the points where the tangent planes can be drawn. We have to find the coordinates of these points in this problem. So suppose that alpha beta gamma is a point on the sphere. Alpha beta gamma is a point on the sphere so that the tangent plane at alpha beta gamma is parallel to the given plane in the sum. So since alpha beta gamma is a point on the sphere, it satisfies the equation of the sphere, and hence we can write like this. By taking x is equal to alpha, y is equal to beta, and z is equal to gamma, and keeping in this equation of the sphere, we will get like this: alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square minus 4 alpha plus 2 beta minus 4 is equal to 0. So tangent plane at alpha beta gamma is like this. Actually, what is the principle? X alpha plus y beta plus z gamma plus u into x plus alpha plus v into y plus beta plus w into z plus gamma plus d is equal to 0. This is the principle to find tangent plane at alpha beta gamma. Actually, here in the problem, u is equal to, since 2u is equal to minus 4, 2u is equal to minus 4, u is equal to minus 2. Actually, in this problem, 2u is equal to minus 4, therefore u is equal to minus 2, and also 2v is equal to 2, v is equal to 1, and since 2w is equal to 0, w is equal to 0. Therefore, The equation of the tangent plane at alpha beta gamma can be written like this: x alpha plus y beta plus z gamma minus 2 into x plus alpha, because u is equal to minus 2, plus 1 into y plus beta minus is equal to 0. Simplifying this, we can get this is the tangent plane at point alpha beta gamma. So what is given in the problem? It is given that in the problem that if plane 2 is parallel to plane what we have obtained here, this is the tangent plane at the point alpha beta gamma, and this plane is parallel to the given plane in the hypothesis of the problem. So since, what does it mean? These two planes are parallel. So whenever two planes are parallel, for example, if a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 is equal to equation of a plane, and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 is equal to 0 is another equation. If these two planes are parallel, then the relation is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Only if this condition is satisfied, then the two equations represents parallel planes. Therefore, by applying this concept, we will have alpha minus 2 by 2 is equal to beta plus 1 by minus 1 is equal to gamma by 2. So say this is equal to k. Then obviously, then it is clear that from this alpha is equal to 2k plus 2, beta is equal to minus k minus 1, gamma is equal to 2k. So by substituting the values of alpha, beta, gamma in terms of k in equation 1, this is equation 1, and by substituting the values of alpha, beta, gamma which are in terms of k in this equation, we will get like this. The whole expression is obtained like this. By squaring each term and simplifying, we will get finally like this. On simplification, we will get 9k square minus 9 is equal to 0, and hence k square is equal to 1, and hence k is equal to plus or minus 1. So there are two values to k. So k is equal to 1 is one value, and k is equal to minus 1 is another value. So required point of contacts are actually, what is the required point of contact? Alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma means 2k plus 2 comma minus k minus 1, 2k. By taking k is equal to 1 and k is equal to minus 1, in this we will get two different points which are two different points of contact. So they are 4 minus 2, 2 and 0, 0 minus 2. Actually, in this problem, what is given? You are given equation, a sphere is given and a plane is given. So what we have to find? We have to find 2 points so that at which tangent planes at the 2 points are parallel to the given plane. For example, this is parallel to this and this is also parallel to this. These two are parallel. See this. Here is a sphere and this is a plane. So you can draw 2 tangent planes which is parallel to the given plane. This and this. These two are parallel and also these two are parallel. So what we have to find here? We have to find the point of contacts. Therefore, there are 2 points satisfying the given condition. These 2 points are these two. Hence the problem is solved. See this another problem. Show that the equation of the sphere which touches the sphere this at the point 1, 2, minus 2 and passes through the point minus 1, 0, 0. So before going to solve a problem, what we have to do? We have to understand the problem first of all. So better understanding the problem leads to the easy solution. We can easily solve the problem whenever we understand the problem in a better way. So here we are given equation of a sphere. We are given a sphere. So we have to find another sphere so that it touches the given sphere at the point 1 2 minus 2 and also passing through this point. This is this. So what we have to prove here is this sphere touch the sphere and 1 2 minus 2 and also this sphere passes through minus 1 0 0. This was we have to prove in this case. So actually this is the given sphere. Actually what we have to do here is, you are given a sphere, so this is the given point on the sphere. We have to find another sphere passing through this point and touching the given sphere at this point and passing through another point on the given in the problem. So see this. This is the equation of given sphere. Take this as equation number 1. Equation of tangent plane at 1 2 minus 2. By applying the formula to find tangent plane, we can write the equation of tangent plane in this case. So you know that what is the principle of to find tangent plane? This is x alpha plus y beta plus z gamma plus u into x plus alpha p into y plus beta plus w into z plus gamma plus d is equal to 0. This is the principle. By applying this principle, you can find this is the tangent plane at the point 1 2 minus 2 to this sphere. So on simplification you can get like this. So finally you will get like this. This is the tangent plane at that point. Therefore suppose this equation is s is equal to 0 and this equation is u is 0. So any sphere, suppose this is the given sphere s is equal to 0, this is tangent plane at the point given point, this is e is equal to 0, then any sphere touching this given sphere at this point can be written as s plus lambda is equal to 0, because this is passing through the intersecting part of this sphere with this plane. Therefore we can apply this principle s plus lambda is equal to 0 to find any sphere touching the given sphere at that point of contact. Therefore by applying the principle we can write like this. Any sphere, equation of any sphere that touches the sphere 1 is s plus lambda is equal to 0. Therefore by taking the values s and lambda, s and u in this and simplifying, you can write like this. Actually what is given in the hypothesis? It is given that in the hypothesis that the sphere what we required is passing through the point minus 1 0 0. So this sphere is passing through the point minus 1 0 0. We take so that, so since this point is passing through, since this point lies on this sphere, this point clearly satisfies the equation of this sphere. Therefore by substituting this point in this equation, we will get like this. This whole equation is obtained by substituting the point in this equation, and on simplification finally we will get lambda is equal to minus 1. So by taking lambda is equal to minus 1 in this equation, we get required equation of this sphere. So by taking lambda is equal to minus 1 and simplifying, finally we will get x square plus y square plus z square plus 2x minus 6y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the sphere. So this is the procedure you have to follow when you are given such type of problems. Once again I will repeat here. You are given a sphere and a point. So what we have to find? We have to find another sphere touching the given sphere. You are given a sphere like this. What we have to find? We have to find another sphere touching the given sphere at given point. This point is also given in the problem, and also this is passing through another point -1 0 0. For that what we do, we just find tangent plane at this point like this. Suppose that this is equal to s is equal to 0 and this is equal to u is equal to 0. Then any sphere, any sphere touching that given sphere at that point can be obtained by the principle s plus lambda u is equal to 0. Therefore, by taking this and applying that the -1 0 0 is point lies on this sphere, we can get the value of lambda, and by substituting the value of lambda reverse back into the s plus lambda equal to 0, then we will get equation of required sphere in this problem. This is the procedure we have to follow whenever you are given such type of problems. Thank you very much.